Hi, I'm John Tabacco. I'm a recording artist and also a graphic artist. And I've been doing this kind of work for the last 50 years. I've been very fortunate. The universe has been very kind to me in allowing me to kind of live this kind of life. And I wanted to show you some of the artwork that is done because of the nature of the music I do. It's all over the place, and so is the artwork. And sometimes the artwork comes first, sometimes the music comes first. For instance, we have an album here that was done in 1994 called It's Out There Feeding on Itself. And it was an homage to the late Frank Zappa, and it got me a record deal with Muffin Records. And the album is all over the place. It's like a roller coaster, and thus the picture there shows you a lot of different things. It actually shows some albums that were going to come out, some albums that were done. So again, it's kind of a collage kind of thing that I did. Okay, this is Old Brown Shoe. This was an actual drawing I did with pencil. And I was getting into trying to do more realist kind of stuff, and I realized, geez, it's going to take a long time to really master that. So that's as far as I got. But I actually made this an album cover for a single I did called Old Brown Shoe, which is a George Harrison song some of you might be familiar with. And that was just basically pencil. It's a lot of fun to do. This is my latest album. It's called Script 2020. It's about lockdown in 2020 and also being a caretaker. I have to take care of my mom. She's very old and not well. These are some of the things I had to deal with: the Pepto-Bismol, the Alka-Seltzer, the ham and cheese sandwich, the masks, obviously, and the gummy bears and the coffee. And the album basically just talks about the stuff I've been going through in 2020 and taking care of my mom. And I did that cover. And then we did this little thing. This was a drawing I did during I think it was Iglesias was the storm we had last year. It knocked the power out, and I went crazy because without electricity, I can't. What can I do? So I got my pencil and paper and started to draw some stuff. And after I had it finished, I kind of scanned it and put it into Photoshop and did a lot of textures. And it's just a nice little drawing. It means, it's just something nice to look at. It's for your photoreceptors only was the name of that piece. Then this is a picture of a strange little fly kind of thing called diphtheria. After I saw the movie Fly, I was very inspired to do something kind of wacky, and I was able to create this on Photoshop using Pixel Paint and Swivel Pro from way back when. I learned how to use these programs just by playing around with them while I was in the studio recording people, and so that's that one. That came out pretty good. Then this is the album cover for the album I did called Eris, Ebb and Flow, which was about basically about relationships and sex and things of that nature, and you can see this little Kama Sutra thing going on in the middle of that drawing. And so I did that one. Then this is a collage that took forever to make. It had to do with me working at a place called Pam Rent-A-Car many, many years ago. And it's a very detailed thing. It's the kind of thing I'd like to make a puzzle out of. I won't go into any detail here, but it took a long time to cut out and to refine and put it into Photoshop and do all kinds of strange things to it. Then we got Throwback Thursday. You always see that in Facebook. Well, apparently I was abducted at one time, and this was on a Thursday, so that's a little alien there that I don't know who took these pictures. It boggles my mind, but something strange happened there at one point. There's another picture from Photoshop. And let me see. And this is a picture of an album called Suburban Hermit Studios. And it's just a ready-made thing, me being absurd, playing guitar next to a bunch of things that I put together. Okay, and this is a picture of a song called Second Arrangement by Steely Dan. It was unreleased, and I did a version of it for my sister for her birthday, and basically this just tells the story right here. Let's see Walter Becker and Donald Fagen there in the middle. And Second Arrangement, you can see that's on YouTube. Check it out. Okay, this is an album cover I did for the group called the Vegetarians. It's called Hucksters. It's a piece of music I wrote with some people from Sweden. Apparently I have some fans in Sweden. Let me see, this is a picture of a mole on LSD taking a look at my house. Very abstract, sort of a dolly kind of thing. And of course, this is my ex-girlfriend. And that was put together with lots of little scraps and things like that I used with Photoshop and had a good time doing that. So that basically is my life, is to record music and to do artwork, and it ends when I end. And I've been very fortunate to be able to live this kind of life. I would suggest everybody live a life of art, but it doesn't always happen that way. I don't really know why, but I was able to do it. And so there you go. Hope you enjoyed it. Come and check out my music at Bandcamp, John Tabacco at bandcamp.com. I got 50, 60 albums there of stuff, all kinds of music. I've been doing it for a long, long time. And what can I say? Art and music is the best. Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.